Welcome to The Real News. I'm Eddie Conway, coming to you from Annapolis. For the second week in a row, we're covering the Poor People's Campaign.
Everybody's got a right to live.
The president says Mexican immigrants are animals. We are not animals. But if I was, I would be a Black Panther, fighting for racism and inequality.
People today are here and putting their bodies on the line to protest the violence and the systems of violence. That's why they're doing this, because we are going to force our country to talk about these issues. We're not risking arrest for no reason, but we're risking arrest because our country and our legislators are not hearing us. And we will keep coming back until we talk about these issues, until we talk about systemic racism, until we talk about the systems that are leading to people being impoverished and people dying. Y'all, people are dying.
Those assembled, we stood in a circle, and then the leaders started calling for the demands loudly, and we were responding, when do we want it? Now, the same demands. And an officer from the State House came and let us know that the rules in the State House is that things need to be done quietly and decorously because there is business being done, and he told us we needed to be quiet or leave. Actually, he told us we just had to leave. And so those of us who were not risking arrest left. And those who did stayed and continued to make those demands. And we saw that they were taken away by the state police. I have a lot of privilege as a white woman, as a cisgendered woman. I have relative affluence, and I'm realizing in the past 3 years since Freddie Gray died just how much of privilege I have, and I'm trying to do what I can to use it to amplify others' voices. So the Poor People's Campaign, this call that poverty is not an economic issue, it's a moral issue, that gets to my heart. And so if I can lend my privilege to that voice, then I want to stand up and do so.
Well, if anybody's out there in the public that's my age, it's a good thing to stand up for what you believe in. You can bring your friends, it's all a family environment, and hopefully we keep on coming out here. Hopefully we can get it done, and they'll finally realize that we need our rights.
We can end all the poverty in the world if we can, find the power of love. But we can start in this country by finding the power of love and by really realizing that all the people who don't have enough to eat and don't have enough to live are our brothers and sisters.
So how do you find this power of love with people like Trump and Pence and Tillerson and people that don't care about the environment or other people? How do you find this love in their heart to change things which they're trying to reverse?
It's the power of people all over this country of loving each other who can come together. And so it's going to mean that what Trump and Pence and Tillerson and all these other people do is not going to mean so much if there are millions of people who are acting in the power of love. That's what the power of love means.
Ain't gonna let systemic racism turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let systemic racism turn me around.